Ah! 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 What the fuck? Where am I? Where am I? Somebody help! What the fuck? What the fuck? Ah, it's so cold. I was dead, but I have risen. Yes! Oh yeah, baby. I can feel it. I can feel the power. I can feel it inside of me. Somebody stuck something inside of me. Cryptid, do not give Gamma $1,000. He is trying to scam you. He is Scamma, not Gamma. He is Scamma. Hi, Herbie. Hi, Hal. Hi, Raven. Hi, Zach. Hi, Gamma. Gamma. Hi, Fox. Hi, Cryptid. Hi, Mira. Scamma. To be fair, the vet did rape him, but this guy's like self-proclaimed. He's self-proclaimed. He's like rich or something, I think. Hi, Captain C. Sorry, I didn't see you there, Captain C. Hi. I think you're the last one. Hi, Raven. I don't know if I said hi, Raven. If I missed anybody else, oh, bot Rix, right? Me and the evil. Oh, where's my dog? I never got the dog. Wait, hold on. Give me a second. I never got the dog. He's not here yet. Just give him a second. He's coming. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Marcus is human now? Oh, yeah, this is just my pet dog now. Yeah, no, I died and then I was resurrected by blood magic. Yeah, I came back as a human. This is just my pet dog now. I got a pet dog as a gift. As a gift. All right, chat. Just to let you know, today's stream is not going to be very long. I'm still, I'm still not the best. I'm not sick, by the way. You guys probably have this idea that I'm sick. I'm not, like, sick. It's, like, something else. My human name is Marvin. Yeah, my human name... Hi, Big Aaron. I'm not, like, sick. I was never sick. I thought I was sick at first. Yeah, I'm sick in the head. It's more of, like, an actual body issue, which is why I didn't stream. I tried streaming yesterday, like I said, and then it was weird. It's like every time I tried to get on, or every time I was like at my computer, at like random moments, Herbie actually had it spot on. I wasn't gassy, but it was more like lack of gas, right? I had some severe stomach problems every like 30 minutes, maybe every like 15 to 30 minutes, I'd get like stomach pain and I'd have to go to the bathroom and then nothing would happen. I couldn't stream in that condition. It was ridiculous. It was so painful. Hi, Jimbo. I went to the doctor today, so I got to go to a gastro. I got to go to a gastro next, so we'll see what happens. But tomorrow, we should have Monkey War. Monkey War should continue. Nothing ever happens. Nothing ever comes out. Marcus has become the fartless. So yeah, that's today I feel fine. Today I feel like completely fine. I feel great. Oh, I don't feel great. My back is killing me. I'm having some back issues too. My body, dude, like, okay, 4 days ago, my body decided it was time to give up. And almost every issue that I have been dealing with for like years decided to just come out now and then just at full blast. At full blast. And it sucked. It was horrible. Why are you fartless? I don't know. I don't really know. I have to go to a gastro to figure that out. How do you feel about Thomas Kiera? He sounds Mexican, so I don't know. I don't know if I like 100% like support it, I guess. But I mean, you know, I guess I can get behind him. I don't know what he does. But you know, I guess. Okay. Marcus has knee surgery tomorrow. I do have knee problems, but that's from like sports. Marcus sweeping for Leo Convoy. Oh, dude, I was supposed to get on with Mrao. I feel so bad. Mrao tried to get me on yesterday, and I was gonna respond to him, but I just didn't. He wanted me to. He said to me specifically, Marcus, want to pedo role play with me. And I thought to myself, I was like, oh, okay, cool. Finally, he wants me to do some role play with him. But I wasn't really expecting the pedo part. But, you know, it is what it is. So, I mean, I'll take what I can get, you know. He brought on his new transgender interest, chasing Mrao. Marcus Friends? Yeah, Marcus Friends. I missed a lot of drama. I missed the Leo Convoy stuff. There was more and like extra Mudahar stuff. Oh my god, bro. Mrao got the happy ending smile. I got a lot to catch up on. Marcus Friends? You want me to say it like that? Oh, friends? Friends? Handshake? Friends? But yeah, I missed out on a lot of stuff. I can't stream for super long today because I just got done with my appointment, and I got to set up one with my with a gastro now because I should probably get my fucking stomach checked. My stomach, not my stomach. It's not my stomach. I should get like I have like acid reflux. I have like a problem. I've had that since I was like a kid. It was really bad this time. It was like I was basically like unable to breathe for a while. Like every time it would like get bad, I couldn't like breathe. It was really hard to breathe. It was like I can only breathe a little bit because it would hurt if I went too far. So I had to do like it was difficult. They're gonna probe your ass, Marvis. Yeah, so I gotta get my like fucking yeah, pretty much. They're gonna probe my ass. So I should probably get my ass. It's a mixture of two things. I couldn't shit, right? I was incapable of shitting, and I was worried I had like appendicitis. I don't think it is, but I think I was just like incapable of shitting, and I had maybe like some sort of buildup, and it was hurting my tum-tums. My tummy was so in pain. Like every time I tried to eat something, I felt like I was gonna throw up. And then my acid reflux was also flaring up. So it's like basically if I ate anything, I couldn't fucking eat anything. If I ate anything, I was raped. If I ate fucking any food, I was raped. If I drank anything other than water, I was raped. I basically just went on a water-only diet for the last couple of days, I guess. I don't know. Drink baby oil? Maybe that could work. Do you eat vegetables, homie? Not as much as I should. I should eat more vegetables. That's probably like my biggest issue. It most likely is just a eating habit thing. You need to eat rice? I eat a lot of rice. My wife is Asian. Rice, long time. Oh, I eat a lot of rice. My wife is Asian. I just need more veggies. That's really my big issue. But I still probably should get my my acid problem checked. That problem is actually just genuinely fucked. It's evil. It's fucking evil. I hate Brussels sprouts. Shit is disgusting. Eating more fiber helped my acid reflux a lot. Really? Fiber does that? Sorry, I had to burp for you guys real quick. I was having a lot of those, but they were like acidic and they hurt. You need to eat kimchi, good pho. Get to heart. You need to eat You need to eat kimchi. I'm trying to do her accent. You need to eat kimchi. Good for gut health. I can't do her accent. Do you fuck with chia seeds? I don't know about chia seeds. I don't know what the fuck that is. Hi, Go Cato. Just eating things that digest well, yeah. A lot of fiber. Yeah, I'm just gonna down a whole thing of fiber, like pure fiber. I think that. Can't you get fiber in like a Can I just scoop like a big thing of fiber and just down it? Isn't that a thing?
Just eat it.
No, I think I'm just gonna do that. I put a carrot in my butt every week. Oh, okay. Maybe I should jam carrots up my ass. Fatto eats 0 fiber. Oh, and dude, I'm also having my ear issue again. I think I had this last, like earlier in the earlier stream days where my ear was like hurting, like really badly. I think that happened like a couple months ago. It's happening again. It's happening again. I'm telling you, dude, all out of nowhere, at a random, my entire body is collapsing on like one day. All of my issues are happening all at once. It fucking blew. It sucks. I guess, but like, I'd rather just have chia seeds in my oatmeal. Goat Gatto. Oh, like Joe Gatto. Jote Gatto. Oh, it's like the same thing. Goat Gatto made a new edit. Let's watch it. Let's judge it. This might be a tough watch, but, you know, we'll power through it. We'll power through it. It might be a tough watch, but we'll power through it. Uh-oh. Fuck. This is hard. Oh, this actually goes hard. Look at that. That was awesome. Look at that. That was awesome. Oh, wrong one. We're supposed to be on... Wait, is this one 17 hours ago? Was it a day ago? Cato advertising old server? Wait, what? Was that the old server? I thought that was the new server. I don't know what happened. I think Goat Cato's server got like raped by like their mods or something because their mods are like clicked on links. You know what? I discovered something. Here, let me look this up. Here. Is eating ice cubes bad for you? Yeah. We're going to get to this. Okay. So while occasionally chewing on ice cubes may not cause significant harm, it is generally considered an unhealthy habit. Dental damage, intestinal issues, increased risk of dehydration, nutritional deficiencies. In some cases, chewing on ice cubes may be a symptom of an underlying medical condition such as iron deficiency anemia. And I say this because Mrao chews on ice cubes, I think, almost every single stream. I swear to God, every stream I join of Mrao's, he's chewing on fucking ice cubes. He's chewing on fucking ice cubes. Every time I join. Is he not? Do you guys watch Mrao and see and hear him crunching on fucking ice cubes all the time? He can't afford beef. It's okay. So I think we have an idea. I think we have an idea what this guy's teeth look like. They're probably all fucked up. I don't know why, but iron deficiency deficient women chew ice cubes, and that's how I know. Ice cubes are replacing soy as the new chud food. Cats like rice cubes. They keep them from getting too spicy. What the fuck does that mean? What's a rice cube? This is evil. All right, so let's get into the drama before I have to end today. I mean, I'm not ending super early, but let's just get into the drama, okay? I missed a lot. Okay, so Mudahar has some new drama. I can't believe this guy still got more drama. Apparently, Mudahar's military claims... Chad, I haven't been paying attention at all. Don't tell me that this guy... Don't tell me that this guy has also claimed he's been in the military. Please do not tell me that it's something like that, okay? I'm going in blind. You guys probably know what's going on. I'm going in blind. So we're going to see. Ice Cube Marcus? Like the guy? He was in a movie recently. It was like an Amazon like ad movie. It was like really bad, I think.
That's the face that says I should have picked engineering in college.
For those of you
That's a good
unaware
one.
of current drama, it turns out Mutahar of Some Ordinary Gamers is a man who likes to tell stories about himself. Now, that in itself isn't a problem. I personally love to share stories about what I've been up to.
Oh,
But
you
he
said
has this
ice
habit of
cubes,
talking about
not
the same
rice
thing multiple
cubes.
times in ways that give very different impressions. Just as a quick example before we get into today's topic, one of the main ones people have picked up on is how he talks about his education. In a 2019 stream, he was asked about his academic background.
Sergeant Muda.
Education background, asking a lot.
Hi, Custom
asking
Hydra, or
because, a lot
new
of CS
Edge Hydra.
knowledge.
What is it again? I'm sorry, the ads are still here. It's New Edge Hydra, I think. Hello.
Yeah, well, I did computer engineering when I went to college. That's what I did. And then I switched my career to post-production film editing because it was just far more interesting and lucrative, I guess, if that adds. Anyways, though, I'm going to end the stream for tonight.
I would suggest that if you're asked about your educational background and you say you went to college for computer engineering, you are telling that person you got a qualification. In this case, because
True.
it was a live stream, he was
That
telling
is
the
true.
world that. But of course, elsewhere, you can find him saying he never got his degree.
You should totally ignore college. I don't use my degree, and I haven't used it for like 6 years.
I didn't even get my degree, dude. That's the best part.
Yeah, nah, fuck college.
I
It's a big
remember
old
the
scam.
best part about high school was my 12th grade English teacher said that I would amount to a failure.
He's a guy who said what seems to be the
Uh-oh. 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 He did get... Hey, listen, he did... He did get to be, like, a big YouTuber, you know? He got that far. He got that far. But, I mean, that also led to the truth of whatever your teacher just said to you. God damn, his teacher was a little spot on. Is the rape mode on? Oh, we're raping today. So this isn't the start of the marathon? No, not yet, not yet. Tomorrow is Monkey War, which Monkey War is technically marathon, but it's not really marathon. It's dependent on how long it takes me to beat something. Stream doesn't end until I beat it. So it can go on for fucking God knows how long if you guys want to prevent it. And then after that, we'll have to see because I do have to schedule an appointment for a gastrointestinal, whatever the fuck. Well, my wife did it, but I still have to go to that, so we'll have to see first before I do the big like stream thing. But we are gonna do a marathon, not 72 hours this time, Cal. We're calling it the Dono-thon, all right? It's a generic 24-hour stream, but it can last longer dependent on donations. All right, dependent on donations, you guys can make it go on much longer. The 24-hour part is debatable. We have to hit a goal first for it to be full 24 hours. Obviously, I'm not going to stream for 24 hours for like $20. You know, they put a camera in your bum. Yeah, I'm scared. I'm actually like shivering and shaking. Donathon for 72 hours. This time, if it does go on for 72 hours, I'm actually going to get fucking sleep, okay, Chad? I want you to know this. That last time I didn't get sleep and I was deprived, I'll get sleep this time. I'll actually like get some rest so I won't be like retarded and trying to stream with like no energy. They give you Fent, it's chill. Dead ass? They do? Ask to keep the video? Bro, I'm not keeping the... What? Well, okay. If you mean just like for my records, yeah, okay. I thought... For a second there, I thought you meant like keep the video so you could show us. Hey, show the video of the camera in your ass.
the truth in some places, if apparently inebriated enough, but is happy to paint a different picture when he's more on the ball. Oh, but technically he did go to college for it. For one
Much
semester.
don't know
All
go to
right,
keep
try
it.
pulling that with the people in your life and enjoy your reputation as a weird lying freak. And another area of his life he seems to have done this in, but I haven't seen anyone
Don't
picking
know
up
go
on,
to
is his
keep
past
it.
interest in the military. In 2023, Mutahar
Do they let you have it? If you just ask them to have the video of them with the camera inside your ass, like, do they just give it to you? What? And I can just show it to anybody? Like, I didn't know that. I've never been to, I think I have been to a gastro before because I had to take this like weird liquid for my throat one time. Cause I have another issue where when I eat food, if it's not like cut up a lot and it's small, I'll choke on it. Like I can't swallow it. It won't go down my throat. Then I'll just throw it up. I'll just fucking like, you know what I mean? I'll just fucking throw it up all over the place. So I have like a small esophagus, I think, is the issue. Because I took like this weird liquid. I chugged it down. I drank a whole bunch of it. It tasted like pure fucking shit. It was the worst tasting liquid I think I've ever taken. But it's because they have to take it so they could take like a picture of my esophagus. It's so they can like see it or something. So they took a picture while I swallowed it. And oh, it was horrendous. I know sometimes they let you keep it. You mean you don't want to see what your insides look like? No, I prefer not to.
I was asked about his ability to speak French, and he said
That's
this.
weird.
I can speak it. Like if you put a gun to my fucking head. Actually,
speak
no,
French.
I know enough. Like I could get by speaking French because there was a period of my life where I was joining the Royal Air Force here, like the Canadian Air Force here. And if you join a government like military position, you have to know both languages, kind of. So
What?
Turns out that Mutahar, the
Is that true in Canada? Is that true? Because for me, I'm not bullshitting about my military story. I've told it like a million times. I never actually got in. All right. I've said this a million times. I quit before I got in. But I didn't have to learn I didn't have to know a second language. That wasn't like necessary for me to join. Maybe it's different for different countries though. Never tried the Soviet Kumpat? Oh, Jesus, that sounds horrendous. What did he say? He said, like, you have to know both languages to join. He said you have to be able to know English and French. I'm wondering if that's actually true. Oh, yeah, I'm letting him out really good today. Been there and swallowed the metal milkshake. Can confirm it's gross. Oh, you've done that? Oh, yeah. It's fucking disgusting. I accept bacon. It's preferred but not required. Okay. Okay, interesting. Because I was going to say, here you don't need to... Bless you. Here, like, they like it if you have a second language. They really like it if you have a second language, but it's not, like, required.
engineer and globe-trotting film producer, was also joining the Royal Air Force.
Military was this was like way back in the day. Like this was like before high school. And
What? He does clarify.
this never happened.
Fair enough. I'll believe him on that.
But like the only reason I looked at the Air Force is like I couldn't afford university and I wasn't going to go through a loan, so I was like,
Oh, when he said he was joining the Royal Air Force, he meant
That is true. Canada does have 2 recognized national languages because of French and English. That's true. That is true. That makes sense.
he was fantasizing about doing
think it was
that
some
as a way to
barium
pay for a
mix.
degree. Because at the time,
I
before
can't
high
remember
school,
what
he couldn't
mine-
afford university
I
and
couldn't
didn't want
remember.
to
It was
take a
so
loan.
long ago.
But didn't happen. Never tried to do that. Whatever. It was just a pre-high school fantasy. That on its own, I guess, is whatever. But there's something a bit weird here going on. A couple years earlier, talking to Dr. K of Healthy Gamer GG, he told a similar story. This time, though, it wasn't the Royal Canadian Air Force, but the Army. He says it was after high school, and he says he did actually apply.
After high school, it was just... I actually applied to the Army, but, that didn't go anywhere. Eventually, I just worked. I went to university for computer sciences, and that's it.
To be clear, in this interview, he does clarify that he was a dropout.
I thought when I got into university for a while, and I dropped out like a semester in, because I was like, okay, no, I'm not doing...
Okay, he might actually... I have a feeling... Okay, I kind of do... Listen, I know, you're going to call me crazy for this. I kind of do trust him, okay? I trust him a little bit. He might have looked at it. He might have said, like, this is an option. And then he might have, like, applied, but he never actually went. I don't know how entering military for Canada works, but for here, essentially, you go to a recruiter office, and you say you want to join, set up all the paperwork, all that, blah, 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 blah. You go through the process. You can quit at any time. You can go back in and say, like, I don't want to do this. I don't know if I think you could do it online as well. I think you can apply online to be part of the military, and then they'll ask you to come in to the recruiter office, and you don't have to. So I assume, and I'm actually going to be brutally honest. I trust Muda here. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I trust Moutier. I trust that he actually maybe looked at it, maybe made it an application or something, but just never went through with the process. He never went through with like actually doing it. That's what I think. That's what I think. I trust him a little bit on this. I trust him. He's probably talking about a civilian tech job. Takes a while, but it's simple enough.
Because University of Toronto, like the first semester that you went in, you paid this crazy amount.
Well, we'll
There's
see
a
what he
slightly
says.
questionable thing here as well, though. He explains to Dr. K that the reason he dropped out was that school's very, very expensive, and at the same time he was getting more work on the side. So he had to choose, does he pursue that, or does he pursue school?
And at this point, I started, getting more work on the side. I started building up a career, so I was like, wait a minute, do I choose to go through this university path, which will work for me, or to go down the career path? That's when I realized, like, okay, I'm on that tightrope.
But at the time, his explanation was
American civs don't go through standard recruitment. Takes a while, but it's simple enough. See, for me, when I attempted to join, I joined in high school. So when you're in high school, at least here, I don't know if it's the same in other places, but usually in your high school, I'd imagine most high schools, there's always like, we have like a career thing or whatever. I forgot what it's called, like career day or whatever. And there'll be people that'll like show up to these things. And usually recruiters will go to these. They'll like be sitting in the same area. It's like you got Army, Navy, Air Force, whatnot. I essentially just did that. I walked up to a fucking, right? Isn't that what I did? Yeah, I walked up to a Navy guy. And I essentially just said like, yeah, my grandfather was in the Navy. I thought about joining. And then I basically got roped in. Then on the day I was supposed to leave, I was at MEPS. I was at fucking MEPS. Oh, God, dude. MEPS is so scary. I hate MEPS. It's so scary. I hate it. It's evil. It's an evil fucking place. It's so boring. Hi, Ben. Oh, by the way, hi, Toaster. Hi, Jim Bop. Because Jim Bop is not the same as Jimbo, by the way. It was so boring. It sucked. I hated it. I hated MEPS so much. On the day of MEPS, I said this. I was supposed to leave. I got saved on the day I was leaving. I got up super early in the morning, and they always do a check on you. They do like a last minute check to see if you're capable of going. Because for some reason, our military wants you to be in pristine condition, and they kicked me out because I had an ingrown toenail. I had an ingrown toenail, and this guy was like, this doctor that they put you in, he was like, that's unacceptable. You can't go. Which, I mean, to be fair, I didn't want to go. I was sitting there like, oh man, I don't know if this is the right choice. I don't know if I want to do this. I got saved. It was a beautiful day. So my recruiters beforehand essentially told me to lie to these like doctors. They want you to lie about any records you have in the past, anything, just say you're in pristine condition. But when he found out I had like, oh, my toe was red. Why is your toe red? I was like, oh, this is my chance. and I basically was like, oh, I have an ingrown toenail. And then he was like, what? He flipped his shit. He was pissed. He was like, you can't have one of those in the military. What the fuck? So I got kicked out. But I was supposed to go back. They wanted me to just get it removed and then just join back at a different date. And I went up to my recruiter and I was like, nah, I'm quitting. I don't want to do it. And then they had me come back in again. So they can have the boss of my recruiter to try to convince me. And what really, really made it funnier was this guy essentially tried to equate it to, it was my girlfriend's fault. They were like, oh, are you sure it's not your girlfriend that's like holding you back? A lot of the time people quit because of like significant others and partners that they just don't want to leave and stuff. And I'm just worried that she's something about like telling me not to go. And keep in mind, okay, I'll be honest. It's not like she wanted me to go. She was sad that I was leaving, but she wasn't like saying I can't fucking go. She wasn't like saying I couldn't go. Can't she go with you? What? No. What? What? Wait, what do you mean? Can't she go with you? Like, first of all, I was 18, she was 16. And then second of all, I don't think you can just go together like a little, like, pals. I don't think you could go together like pals or whatever. You can't just like join together as like buddies and be in like the same platoon or whatever. I don't know what it's called because I never got that far, but we wouldn't be in like the same place, I'd imagine. She'd probably be somewhere else, I'd imagine. I would have done Air Force. Yeah, she doesn't want to do Navy. I did Navy because of my grandfather, because I was gonna do Navy for my grandfather. I wish I would have made an attempt at Air Force instead. I wish it would have made an attempt at Air Force instead, because I think Air Force would have been better, or at least a little bit more fun for me. Gamma, what do you want me to fucking check? We're a package deal. True, I should have said that. I should have said, me and my girlfriend, we're a package deal. That may be indicative of poor hygiene habits, so I don't know. Meanwhile, Russian human traffic Nepalese to dig trenches in Ukraine. What the fuck does that mean? I don't know what that means. What you talking about? What you talking about? Hi, Dude Nugget. Hi, fuck. Spore. Hi, Spore. Sorry, the ads are here, so it's hard to understand. Sometimes
different. He would frequently thank his YouTube viewers for enabling him to get off the path he was on, one he found depressing. Not because he was making the calculation he was presenting to Dr. K, but because it simply wasn't what he wanted to do.
What else did I have forward to look to in my life? Future of a menial job and whatnot, you know, just becoming the standard 9-to-5 guy. No, at this point, you guys have made me change my entire career path. I am on my way to become what I want to be, a documentary filmmaker. All right, I'm on my way.
A documentary filmmaker. What? You guys are. He's not become this, by the way. So.
And he didn't simply leave education.
Milking Mudahar.
He wasn't simply dropping
I'm
education.
gonna milk him. No, I'm gonna milk him. No, I'm gonna milk him.
He still needed a different education. He went to film school instead, which was his passion. I don't know, I think if I was talking to someone about this, I would have brought that up. A minor point, sure, but why did none of his stories ever stay the same? On that topic, Dr. K asked him what work he was doing in high school.
And so you said you were working in high school? What kind of work did you do in high school?
Just computer work early in. That's what I was doing, you know, your basic like part-time work, nothing, you know, substantial. I was also a student at the time, and in fact, a lot of my work really ended up being just like basic community service work, just to rack on the hours.
That all sounds fine, doesn't it?
Interesting.
But he's told that story before.
I was basically...
I want boba. Get this bitch a boba. Somebody get this bitch a boba. Hi, Jesus Cow. I went flat broke buying groceries last night. Muta. Like a cow. Like a cow. Moo.
Finishing up my, you know, high school diploma and everything, and at the time, you know, I worked a little computer programming job. I worked as a pen tester, you know what I mean? Like, I got into the whole thing early. I had a couple connections. It's a pretty important
tester?
job.
What the fuck is that?
And I was good at it. I made a fair amount of money at it, and you know, if I still did that job, shit, I'd be, you know, a lot more richer than I would be, you know, at any point in time. But bottom line is, I used to work a job like that out, and that was one of the careers that I had.
I guess now that's just become a little part-time job, and he mostly did community work. Back in the day, though, he was using that experience to make claims like this to hundreds of thousands of people.
Guys, I'm a computer, like, I'm a...
Dang, that's crazy, Toaster. That's like, that's like evil? Isn't that like evil? Isn't that like, what the hell? I think that might be unethical. Penetration testing?
I'm a cybersecurity expert. I've worked in the business. I know what I'm doing, all right?
Fuck.
And this is why I always give a disclaimer.
Fuck.
Be careful, all right? Let the professionals handle it. I'm a professional. I got this.
A lot of people aren't bothered. They don't think it's weird. He was just a baby. He was merely a Freshly 21-year-old toddler. He's surely grown out
True.
of it. Me, I think it's weird as fuck. And back to the topic of this video after that tangent. There's another thing I
Well, okay. To be fair, I do think that sometimes like some 20-year-olds, maybe 21-year-olds might think like professional means like what they're doing currently. They may think they're like professional in their position. I feel like a lot of 21-year-olds might be naive enough to be like, oh yeah, I'm a professional. And maybe down the line, they don't believe that they're a professional. I think Muda's biggest issue is that I think to this day, he doesn't say he's not a professional. He doesn't backtrack it at least and say like, looking back, I'm not a professional. I thought I was. I'm not. Like, if he did stuff like that, I think you could look past some of the old stuff, but he doesn't do that. He still considers himself an engineer or an ex-engineer or whatever. So he obviously still holds this idea that he's like a professional. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm losing my voice. He still holds himself to this idea that he's a professional. But I think like if this was like old clips of him saying like, oh, I'm a professional. It's like, oh, he's like 20, 21. Like, yeah, I can imagine a 21, 20-year-old being naive enough to think that they're fucking really good at what they're doing, even though they may not be. They're not nearly as good as like the next guy. The worst part about playing OSU is knowing that there are always a pedophile better than you. There's a pedophile better than you. Okay, Gamble, what the fuck is going on? It's like the test, like you test the security of a computer network by trying to penetrate its defense. Oh, okay.
I find weird as fuck. Apparently, 5 years ago, someone recorded one of his streams and re-uploaded it. The stuff you'll see on the desktop is whatever that guy was doing. In this broadcast, he talks about his plan to go into the military, but he starts the story in a way I find very, very strange.
Let me just give you this scenario, okay? Like real quick. This is sort of my if I wasn't engineering.
If he was in engineering?
Whoa!
What the hell does that mean? Oh, maybe he was saying if I wasn't in engineering, I'd go into the military. No, this is about how he was going to get his engineering degree.
One of the things that I was actually doing one day was like, before college or anything, I actually thought about, going into the military and shit. And when you go into the military, I was planning on going to the military to like study engineering.
But that didn't work out, he said to Dr. K. He said he didn't want to take a loan. So instead, was he just going to pay out of pocket for an engineering degree with his side gigs? What is happening here? I'm happy to be shown I'm just misunderstanding things, and I'm lacking information. In fact, I'd love to hear the story because it sounds like it must be incredible. You can say he has a right to keep things private, but that's not quite right. He did, but he chose not to. He chose to blab endlessly about his life, actually, to an audience of thousands upon thousands of people. People aren't climbing in his damn walls. They're asking about public media he published. And Mutahar himself has warned against trusting people who claim expertise on the internet.
Assassin's Creed Shadows, a game that has so much controversy right now. Tons of grifty accounts online fell for this one fucking person lying about their, credentials as a Japanese university historian expert. Even though it took 5 seconds to Wayback Machine their account and
Yep, good tip. Thanks, Mutahar. I used it. Other tools as well are very useful for checking these things.
figure out, oh, they were just some random white guy from, some part in Indiana. Okay, some random dude on the internet.
Interesting. So judging other people for not having the correct credentials or whatever, but he himself claims he's an engineer. Okay, interesting. Okay.
Even if you took their Japanese name, put it into the Tokyo University or whatever university they claim to be, you couldn't even find that person.
Another good tip. There's a tool that works just like that for engineers in your province. You plug someone's name in to see if they're licensed.
See, people don't even want to do the bare minimum of research. Nobody wants to do even 5 minutes of research. But they'll believe anything an account says.
Why the fuck did that PC turn on in the back? What the hell, man? Dude, maybe Muda's maybe he's being held hostage or something. Did you guys see that? Hold on.
About public media he published. And Mutahar himself has warned against trusting people who claim expertise on the internet.
Assassin's Creed Shadows, a game that has so much controversy right now. Tons of grifty accounts online fell for this one fucking person lying about their, credentials as a Japanese university historian expert. Even though it took 5 seconds to Wayback Machine their account and
Yep, good tip. Thanks, Mutahar. I used it. Other tools as well are very useful for checking these things.
figure out, oh, they were just some random white guy from, some...
Blue light? What does blue light mean? Oh god, his PC spoke. It said blue light. It had a blue light.
Martin, Indiana. Okay, some random.
Now
dude
it's
on
just
the
flashing
internet.
pure
And
white.
even if
Oh
you
god.
took their Japanese like name, put it into like the Tokyo University or whatever university they claim to be, you couldn't even find that person.
Another good tip. There's a tool that works just like that for engineers
God.
in your province. You plug someone's name in to see if they're licensed.
See, people don't even want to do the bare minimum of research. Nobody wants to do even 5 minutes of research.
There it is! Right there!
Shut up, I'm trying to watch the
Hi,
video.
Chris. Thank you for the $2, Chris. This tells you something about Muda. He gives legit advice for people. How to look up shit, how to install a thing, how to download Win1 and shit like that. You might have fingered something, I don't know. Look at it, dude. Right there. Hold on. I gotta find it. I gotta find it. I gotta find it. I gotta find it.
I appreciate you coming down here, Mrs. Parr.
Oh, Windows 11. Okay, okay.
What's this about? Has Dash done something wrong?
He's a disruptive influence, and he openly mocks me in front of the class.
He says.
Look, I know it's you. He puts thumbtacks on my stool.
You saw him do this?
Well, not really. No, actually not.
Oh, then how do you know it was him?
I hit a camera. Yeah, and this time I got him. See? You see? Oh, you don't see it? He moves! Right there!
Right there!
Wait! Right there!
Right there!
As I'm sitting down. I don't know how he does it. But there's no tack on my stool before he moves, and after he moves, there's a tack. Coincidence? I think not.
Okay. I want you guys to just see this. I want you guys to just see this, okay?
To do even 5 minutes of research.
Right there! Look! Right there! Right fucking there! I don't know, man. I don't know. Hi, Benson. That guy has insane eyes if he saw that and no one else does. That guy must have had superpowers. That's actually so true because Dash actually did do that. Like, he actually did do it. Which is crazy because when you think about it, nobody knows they have superpowers. So he unironically caught him. He actually, like, caught him. When you think about it.
But they'll believe anything an account says.
So
What are you talking
true.
about? Right there. You didn't see it? His computer. It's like, it's got a mind of its own, man. Who touched that computer? Nobody touched that computer. It was right there, man. Somebody touched it. Somebody turned it on.
Thank you, Muta. By the way, I've seen some people say he never claimed to be working as an engineer. Personally, I get a different impression from statements like this from 2023.
As an engineer...
He never claimed to be a... What the fuck is an engineer then? At this point, an engineer is just somebody with a fucking degree, right? Like, at this point, we're just saying somebody that's an engineer is somebody with a degree. You can get a fucking degree in engineering and do fucking jack shit and fuck all with it. And I would still consider the guy with no degree who does engineering work more of an engineer than the guy who got a fucking degree in engineering. I think if this guy said, oh yeah, I finished my degree, but I never worked an engineering job, and then some other guy said, like, I'm an engineer, but never got his degree, but he's been working in the field for years, I'd probably be like, Muda, you can't call yourself an engineer because you never worked in the fucking field. Stop calling yourself an engineer. Just because you got a degree means jack shit and fuck all. There's lots of people who get degrees and do fucking nothing with it. Like, what?
If I show up to my office and I fuck up, okay, I don't have a job anymore.
I'm sure the guy who calls himself an engineer...
And yeah, he also does make claims about, like, working in the... He has experience, right?
2 seconds
so, like,
and tells everyone YouTube isn't his job, he has a real one, was purely talking hypothetically.
At this point, it just comes down to, like, what do we define, like...
Even if someone...
At this point, it just kind of comes down to, like, what do we define what an engineer is, or what makes somebody an engineer, or what makes somebody qualified for their position, I guess. That's what I would say. What makes somebody qualified for their position? What makes somebody qualified to say that they're something then? Because if it's just a fucking degree, well then, one, Muda doesn't fucking have one. He doesn't even have one. How are people gonna sweep for Muda, right? And say, well, he never claimed he was working in the field. He said he was an engineer like multiple times. If he's not working an engineering job, and he said multiple times he doesn't have a degree, then you look retarded. He shouldn't be calling him one in the first place. Hi, Flavorless.
Someone making such claims hasn't done something wrong yet. There's always a future threat if they're accepted as an authority and no one checks.
Now imagine with generative AI taking the extra steps to, bulletproof this account and make it look even more legitimate. You could actually go beyond just goofing on Assassin's Creed Shadows and turn it into serious misinformation. Imagine an actual piece of misinformation suddenly showing up on national news, international news, spreading like wildfire. And
Dude, the Assassin's Creed drama was actually so silly because at the end of the day, it's Assassin's Creed, and that game has died years ago. Everyone fighting over the Assassin's Creed game was so retarded because that game just blows these days. Like, all the Assassin's Creed games are they're just not good anymore. Every time I saw people arguing about it, I was just like, oh. To be fair, I understood both sides because I think it is fair to be like a little upset if like the character isn't like of Japanese descent, right? Like to be fair, it is a game based in Japan, and out of all of the possible samurais in history, you chose the one black guy. It's just like, okay, well, like why? You could have avoided the controversy by just picking one of the Japanese ones. It was so fucking funny. It was always gonna be Ubisoft. Like, dude, Assassin's Creed just sucks now, dude. It's fucking god awful. As a longtime Some Ordinary Gamer subscriber, I genuinely believe Muda has passion for these things. Toaster. Marcus, how are you feeling? I know you said you weren't feeling great. I'm doing better. I do still have some pains, but I'm doing better. Did you play it? No, I'm not going to play it. I've seen gameplay of it. It looks all right. It looks all right, but I think it's just the same old Assassin's Creed that people have gotten used to over the years. It's not like it's unplayable. It is playable, but it's just like it's just like kind of the same fucking thing every year at this point. It's just in a different location. So it's not really my cup of tea anymore. I love the old ones. The old ones are really good, but it's kind of like COD. It's kind of like COD where it's just like, repetition. The repetition with no new creative ideas is kind of just killing it,
It's not until the actual bomb blows that people start correcting themselves. That's a serious issue, and that's something that I think people need to watch out for going forward.
Audio Surface Timeless just saying, oh, I see it here.
Get them straightened out. Because, people have asked, well, what has he said that's wrong? And I have no idea. That's the problem. As a layman listening to him, if he said something wrong, I would believe it's true. Well, just check it for yourself. What, just nip out, get an education real quick so I can be sure that I understand what I'm looking at? Nah. Deceptive claims of expertise or credentials or experience are a problem in and of themselves. And you just heard Mutahar lay out a much stronger case for that than I will. And I'm sure any day now, he'll clear all this up, and I'll cover that as well.
Interesting. Okay. Jim Bop, want to ride bikes? The last one I played was Rogue. I think the last one I played was... I was never the biggest Assassin's Creed fan, but I did like Black Flag a little bit. That one was fun to me. But once they started getting into like Valhalla, what was the other ones? I mean, it just started to become these like... How do I put this? It just kind of felt like the game started losing its like story and it just kind of lost its story. And it just became this game where like they're just kind of pumping it out with like new locations, and that's like about it. Yeah, they did like Valhalla. Origins, I think. They used to have, if I'm not mistaken, there was like an actual like connected story with like the first few games, and that's nice. But then the ones I'm listing, like Shadows, Valhalla, Origins, I don't think they have any correlating story. I could be dead wrong. You guys could correct me here, but I'm pretty sure they have no correlating story. It is literally just them pumping out these new should I call it ass Creed games? Yeah, ass Creed games with just no, I don't know, direction. It just feels directionless. I know what you're talking about. It began with the one set in Egypt, Origins. Yeah, that one. It just felt directionless. It just feels like it doesn't have a direction. It just feels like they're just trying to be like, oh, look, it's a new location. Have fun. Like, look, it's like, oh, this is like your country, dude. Look. Like, it's pointing at it like, look, dude, it's like your country. Aren't you like excited? Funnily enough, Origins was designed by the same dude who directed Black Flag. Really? Black Flag is not the best, I don't think. It's good. I like Black Flag a lot. I don't think it's the best. I've heard of great things about other games. Black Flag's just the one I'm most familiar with. And I really like Black Flag. I've heard other good things about other games. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong here, but yeah, I remember playing Black Flag the most. That was like the one I played like all the time. They should make the next one in space. True. Black Flag is my favorite one. I never really grew up with that Assassin's Creed. It wasn't really my big game. I mostly grew up just watching people play it more than playing it myself. So it wasn't really a game that I like got too deep into. Mariah would know more about Assassin's Creed, but every time I've tried to play any of like the newer ones, given it like a little try or watch somebody play it, I'm just like, man, I would not like this. Like, I'm just like, oh, this seems a little boring. I don't know what about it that just that's why I say like the controversy with like Shadows was so silly, because at the end of the day, it's just not really like, it's not like it's a good game or anything. It's not like it's this like intensely like great game. You guys are fighting over like Ubisoft making another like fuck repeat, Assassin's Creed schlop game,
Hey guys,
time to listen to fucking Gamma breathe. Fuck. I've heard great things about Brotherhood. I can't remember which ones Mrao likes. I talked to Mrao in the past about it. About the ones that he likes. And I can't remember which ones. He would know more. He would know much more. He used to play them, I believe.
Ordinary gamer here, coming back at you with casual racism on your YouTube timeline.
Casual racism on your YouTube timeline, okay.
Still expecting Bob's.
You match and you send it, it's like, Bob's and Vagine? JK, let me see that girl.
Bro,
like, damn it.
Bro, like, it's like such a shame, too. It's up to my parents.
I respect your people for casting a wide net.
No, you respect my people for making sure your servers stay up every week, right? Like, Jesus.
Why are so many people okay with being lied to? This is not a post about wanting to hang Muda off the neck.
Oh, is this the fucking... Wait, did Gamma make a whole ass video about how, like, making Indian jokes against Muda is, like, actually cool? Yes, Gamma's doubling down. Hold on, is it?
More of an observation I want
Please.
to vent about. I understand this is a subreddit for fans, and people are going to feel the need to defend their favorite internet personality, but some of the comments I am seeing are unbelievable, and I've been seeing it all across the internet for every different type of personality. It seems that huge swaths of people are just straight up okay with being lied to,
Gamma's
as
knees
long
weak.
as it's from somebody with a following.
Chad, I missed a
There's
few
always
days.
been
Did he
rabid
like?
offenders to
Did
celebrities, but from
he
my
fold
personal
again?
experience,
Did
I feel
Gamma
like it's
fold?
getting out of hand, and it's emboldening anybody with a following to just do whatever they want without fear of being checked. All right, let's keep it fair, because you know what? There is, unfortunately, a vast majority of people that are going to uncritically defend Mutahar and not give a single rat's about exactly what's going on here. And at the same time,
Oh, so hard I didn't comment on this. Let's see. Has Mutahar become a lolcow? Oh, okay, dude, nugget. That's pretty good. That's a good one. $5 donation on a video? Fuck. How does he do that? How is he pulling it off? Oh, you could post the fucking YouTube emojis on here? Holy shit, that's based. Mudahar is Indian. All right.
People that are going to disproportionately attack Mudahar for no particularly good reason besides the fact that he's, well, you know, I know that's a little bit ironic.
Yes! Yes, dude. Gamma is fully... Oh my god. I'm waiting for the day, dude. I'm waiting for the day. This guy is gonna get canceled for saying, like, Indian a lot. Someone's gonna make, like, a video one day and being like, this is the worst commentary YouTuber ever. And it's gonna be some, like, fucking... It's gonna be, like, some trans-sounding, like, obvious, like, they, them, ever, making, like, some video essay with their little, like, poorly drawn character on the screen saying, like, this guy makes the most repulsive slop ever, and all he does is call people by their race. It's disgusting. He just makes fun of their fucking race constantly. This guy's a racist. Then they're gonna look at his his thing, and it says another white boy video essay commentary channel. And they're gonna be like, this fucking white motherfucker making fun of other minorities is ridiculous.
Ironic for me to say, but hey, we're here already. The least I can do is not go on an all-out attack against Mudahar. I'm going to criticize him fairly. First things first, what should happen to Mudahar now that he's been outed and exposed as a habitual liar?
A career, like becoming a
Dude,
doctor or a lawyer.
Someone
or
not needs to put a different color or some background on the text, bro. Like, come on, I couldn't read the beginning at all. Can't become one of these without a degree, certification, or job title, by the way.
God damn, she really sounds like my Indian family right here. Beta, सिर्फ एक ही कहानी है तुम्हारे पास. तुम्हें either lawyer बनना है, वकील बनना है.
What the? Listen to him. Oh, okay. Actually, I changed my opinion. I'm gonna sweep for this guy. I don't know what he just said, but it's like the Cheeto thing. It makes me want to go to war or something. I don't know what the fuck he just said, but hey, man, that's pretty fucking cool. I didn't know he could speak it.
Doctor बनना है या engineer? Okay. Well, I became one of those, Mom. Briefly.
Well, first and foremost, we need a response, given the fact that he has been AWOL for over 5 days now. Realistically, this is not a situation or a drama that should require this long to come up with a response, unless he, of course, is going to come clean and actually admit to some of his wrongdoings and some of his failures and shortcomings. And if so, that would actually be incredibly commendable, and it'll probably open up a path for people to start gaining respect for him again. And the way that things are developing now, it appears that even his own fans, his own community, is very much turning against him. And I think that's fair so long as they're not being incredibly aggressive towards him, because at the end of the day, these people were betrayed. The moronic people that still continue to support him will stay, and he'll be stuck in an echo chamber of people that, you know,
This feels
really
kind of bad now. What do you mean? What do you mean? What if his parents don't fuck with him? Oh, dude. Yeah, you're making me think about that now. You're making me actually... Dude, Gamma's actually, like, mean. Gamma's, like, fucked up. Gamma just made a bunch of videos milking Mudahar, calling him a fucking Indian, while Mudahar's probably in the other room getting spanked by his parents because he didn't become an engineer. His parents probably found out from the videos. They were like, you did not become engineer? You're disappointment. You're fucking disappointment. You fuck. Fuck you, bloody. All because Gamma decided to make the thumbnail that says fucking Indian in big red letters. I mean, that's crazy. Okay, Gamma is okay. He's probably in the other room. That's probably why he hasn't uploaded. Hasn't he not uploaded in like a minute? Dude, he's probably getting scolded by his Indian parents right now. He's probably getting fucking scolded right now. His parents probably went up to him and said, like, you need to get your ass back into school and get your fucking degree. You are 30 years old. What is wrong with you? All because of this fucking slimy little shit. All because of this slimy little shit Gamma. How long ago has it been?
Hello, guys and gals.
It's been 7... Dude, it's been 7 days! Oh my god, this guy got the biggest whooping of his fucking life! Is he alive? Dude, we gotta get a... Can we get a welfare check on Muda? Like, fuck. Dude, Gamma did this. I feel for Muda's parents? Why? What? Why? His parents raped him! Just saying, Gamma did this. Gamma literally fucking killed Mudahar. Gamma smited Mudahar. I'd be upset too. I would not give a fuck. I would not expect my kid to become like a doctor or an engineer. I don't give a fuck. I want them to do what makes them happy. If I found out later down the line that my kid was lying to me about being an engineer and turns out they were a big YouTuber making thousands of dollars on YouTube, I'd be like, dude, I'm proud of you. You make a lot of money. You're living it up. I wouldn't fucking care. The fuck? It's terrible parenting. Brown on brown violence. True. Brown on brown violence. Pray for Muda's parents. You know what? Yeah, pray for Muda's parents. I don't know what. Maybe Muda's doing something to him. Nah, Asian parents don't work like that. Exactly. I know. I know they don't. It's evil. It's fucking evil.
The people that have lost respect for him will eventually just move on and find somebody else. And I think that is
Mudahar is far more successful than most computer engineers.
But until he
it's not about him living it up.
It's only appropriate
living up to my career-related expectations. About him being a compulsive liar. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. To be fair, I would be pissed off at him about lying, but I guess. But you have to realize as the parent, though, as the parent who, because as his parents, right, they set the expectation of becoming like a doctor. I think probably doctor, engineer. I don't know what else. And I don't know what else fucking Indians want to become. But when you set that expectation for your child, and then when your child lies to you about their job positions in the future, you take some self-reflecting as a parent to realize, like, I scared them into thinking that I would be disappointed if they didn't tell me what their real career was. So the parents should be doing some self-reflecting a little bit. I have a feeling, I'm not even gonna lie, I have a feeling, this is just a theory, like a Marcus theory, that might actually be true. He might have actually been telling his parents this entire time he's like an engineer, and turns out he's not, and now his parents are like aware of that, and they're like pissed at him. That could be possible. My Pakistani friend said when he graduated pharmacy school, his dad told him he should have gone to med school and become a doctor. You know what he should have done? He should enlist in the Pakistani army and kill the Indians. Alleged, not right. Disavow. Don't kill any Indians. Don't kill any of them. Fuck. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Piling all of the lies, all of the hypocrisies, and all of the funny moments that have been surrounding Mudahar lately. And I'm going to be really transparent with you guys. I am not above milking drama, so I don't think
Nah, he whitewashed his fart.
The real. Dude, OMG.
Dude. Thank you for the $10, bruh. What is this?
When the bugs came.
What the fuck is this? Fortnite?
Everything we knew was taken from us.
I haven't heard of Fortnite in a while.
Hope.
There's bugs in Fortnite.
We could fight back.
This is kind of dope. I can't even lie.
We thought it was the end of times. Turns out,
Banana guy's still here.
it's morphing time.
It's morphing time. What the hell? Yo, what the hell? What the hell? Okay, now I need the game to be in this style completely the entire game, all right? Okay, this might actually be the first collab that's actually low-key kind of dope. It's not some, like... Like, I can't even lie. It's like the first time they actually... I feel like they actually picked something that wasn't just some, like, fucking in-the-now popular thing. They, like, picked some, like... Because Power Rangers nowadays is pretty niche. Like, you don't see a lot of people, like, watching Power Rangers or, like, you know, engaging in like Power Rangers stuff anymore these days. At least for my knowledge.
I miss
So that's
live
pretty
action
fucking
video game
fucking
trailers.
dope. I can't lie. That's pretty
Megazord
dope.
time.
I miss live action video game trailers. Megazord time. Thank you for the 5 Canadian Captain C. Live action video game trailers were the shit back in like the fucking. It was like around like 2010 when we used to get like live action game trailers. There was more, obviously, like even before that, but I remember getting like a few for some games. I remember because I grew up on Fossil Fighters. I said this before, but when Fossil Fighters got big, they made a trailer for the second game, Champions, and it was all over the screen. I loved it so much. I wish I could. I probably could find it, but I loved it so much. It was so awesome. Where's the White Ranger? Yeah, what the hell? Where's the Black Ranger? I came back to Power Rangers swag. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, that's right. I think they are doing Halo in it as well. But they also got Power Rangers in it. See, like, that's like cool. Halo hasn't been popular in like years. It's like they're like doing a, how do I explain this? It's like doing a fucking Flash from the past kind of game now. They're like adding in fucking like cool shit from the old days. Like, fuck, Power Rangers and Halo haven't been popular in years, man. Like a blast from the past. Look at this. It's pretty awesome. How can they have Zord if they don't have the Black or Green Ranger? Well, the Green Ranger's right here, bruh. Green Ranger's right here, bruh. Obviously, there's going to be the other Rangers, bruh. Halo and Power Rangers, my childhood combined. Yeah, dude, like this is literally. They might be trying to like bring Fortnite back to like older people. they probably like. Here's what I'm thinking, right? They probably took a notice that like, shit, our game's dying. They're like, it seems to be filled with only children. How do we get this game marketed to, I don't know, adults? So they decided to like get Halo and Power Rangers in it. To be fair, this would work on me. I'm thinking about it now. Power Rangers is not popular right now. What are you talking about? Is it? I don't think. Oh my God, you're right. You're so right about the Halo one. Oh my God, the Halo one was so dope. Holy shit. Is this the one that I'm thinking about? Man, Power Rangers edits doesn't mean Power Rangers is popular, bro. This guy's evil. Ain't nobody talking about Power Rangers on the timeline, bruh. Yeah, dude, this shit was so fucking... This was so good. Yeah, this is the one that this is the one I remember. I wish people made trailers like this, bro. This shit is so fucking cool. Hi, Astro John. You'd come to this, Astro John. Oh yeah, this is the one I remember. I remember seeing this all the time. Remy! Remy! Brent! Dude, these trailers unironically got me thinking they could be making like shows back in the day with this shit. Like these trailers, like they should have made a show, a Halo show while the game was going on in the peak popularity. I feel like it would have been at its best because I remember the Halo show coming out and I've heard it's not that good. I heard it's really not that good. And it's like, bro, if they just like, if they put all their time and efforts into like doing a show at the same time and actually putting like passion into like a show, oh my God. Like that would have been, I feel like that would have been so good. I feel like it would have been so good. I love Halo and I love the Halo lore. It's so good. Master Chief sexed in that show. I remember, yeah. Doesn't he like cry or something? I think he like cries or something. He like cries a lot in the show from what I remember, and it's like not really like what he's like in the game. He's not like some fucking like pussy little crybaby. He's like a no emotions. Like he's got no emotions. God, that shit was so good, dude. Oh, it's got me salivating.
We don't have much time. Let's go.
Fucking hell yes, dude. Hell yes, dude. What is this? Halo Reach commercial. We can count that towards Captain, because Captain C gave me 15 for derail. We'll do a little longer than a couple minute long videos, alright? Well, these are the couple minute long videos.
There. Kelly. Negative. Need more time. Cannot make it to the rendezvous.
Oh, here, it's got Spanish subtitles, I think, where if you guys can't comprehend what he's saying. Mira, I know you might need some help.
Get to the Pelican as fast as you can.
Gamma, I know you might need some help. Oh, is that French? Never mind. Fuck.
Oh, sir.
Oh yeah, I see it now. No months here. Yeah.
You're sweeping from behind.
Cadet.
Lasky.
Lasky!
This guy's gonna get fucking raped, dude. He's so cooked. This movie is the prequel to Halo 4. You know, I actually never knew about this. I'm kind of pissed off that I didn't know about this. There was a period of time in between Halo where I stopped playing. This must have been the in-between. Unless this came out after Halo 4. After Halo 4, I stopped paying attention, and then in between Halo 4 and 3, or whichever one came after. No, it was Reach. Sorry, my bad. I just like stopped paying attention. I got the collection just so I can play through all of them again and kind of learn the story. Oh yeah, dude. Oh, fuck. Oh, that was fucking disgusting. To bring the Covenant back, their bomb. Fuck, I love 2 so much. That was fucking dope. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Here, we'll do one more. Yeah, 2's my favorite one. I really love Halo 2. I gotta replay it. I really want to replay it. Forward Unto Dawn. I was playing through the collection and stopped mid ODST because work and stuff live. Halo 2 Remaster is peak. I think my favorites are Reach and 2. 2 and Reach were the ones I like really... I grew up with those 2. Those are the ones that I just played like a lot. And I fucking love I love the story and I love the game. Fuck. Halo 3 was my favorite for a while, but now that I'm a grown man, it's definitely 2. I've been trying to replay it, but I have to do it with the wife cuz one, I need her to experience it with me. She's never played any of the Halo games. I mean, I just don't know how you can never play any of the Halo games. That's just ridiculous. Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah, dude. Ah, the good old days. The good old days. Oh yeah. Halo Reach was my fave for a while, but now I ate pussy and it's definitely the show. Okay, that was pretty good. Halo games were an event back in the day. This battle in the commercial was known as the Battle of Fumirol? Dang, it's like a real fucking thing. Bro, I played the fuck out of Xbox 360 way too late, like 2016. Oh, don't worry, Big Aaron. I didn't get a 360 until really, really late. So here's the thing. I played a lot of 360, but I got an Xbox One right when Xbox One came out, but I got a 360 like hella late. But I didn't want to just not play on my 360. So I used my 360 a lot. I would play like a lot of older games on my 360, and then I would switch over to my Xbox One for anything that's like new. It also explains how Kat lost her arm. Makes sense. It's why they found Noble 6. He was the replacement for the guy that sacrificed himself. Bro, I played the fuck out of Xbox 360 way too... Oh, I already read that. Jesus Christ. I'm losing my mind. I'm actually like... Oh, God. All right. Time to get through Gamma again.
I can.
I feel like this platform succeeds when people don't take too much of a corporate look at it. Like, and it's kind of weird because I'm saying it like we do run YouTube channels kind of like a business. But I think the reality of it is like you still have to have that parasocial, like not parasocial, but you still have to like kind of be your person. Like you have to be a real person because the only way people stick to you and watch you is if you're a real human being versus like some character that's presenting themselves. Because at that point, you just got TV. You've got like, you know, film or like personalities. Like nobody cares about that shit or anything. Be a real person. Otherwise,
well, that's not entirely true. People do like characters, but like it kind of depends. But I actually do somewhat agree with Mutahar that I think a good reason why some creators stay like popular or relevant or people still like them to this day is when they keep their kind of, how do I put this? I guess integrity. I don't know what the right word is, but they kind of keep the same kind of spark that they had when they were like, the reason why I love the Vanoss crew, right? A big reason why I love the Vanoss crew still to this day is because there's still a bunch of dudes, best friends, you know, playing games, having fun, making moments. And it's just like, it doesn't feel like it's changed. Through every era I've watched them, it doesn't feel like they've changed. It's just the game has changed. It's just the game has changed, and that's about it. It's like you're still having fun watching these guys. You're still having fun, like, watching them, like, you know, rage at each other. You're still watching them, like, it's not really, it doesn't feel like a business to them. Obviously, it is a business to them, like, very obviously. But they still kind of have that personality that you kind of want. I hate how they glaze him in this and he just eats it up. Yeah, he eats it up. For Mutahar, I don't think he has that same, because when you look at his older videos, like what the clips that we've seen, it seems to me like he's a very like, it almost seems to me like he's new to this. Like he's overly complimentive to the fans. He's like very, you know, I do think there's a level of change. Don't get me wrong. There should be a level of change to YouTube, especially if you grow, because, you know, at some point you get to a big size and then you know, you kind of have to treat it like a business, right? That is completely understandable. But I don't know. It just feels to me like Muda has just propped himself up as this guy, this know-it-all guy for years. And he never thought to maybe like not do that so he doesn't get fucking raped for it, I guess is what I would say. That's what I would say. Fun fact, Noble Six was on the same level of badass as the Master Chief. And in Halsey's own words, Noble Six was a hyper-lethal vector. The only other Spartan she called that was the Master Chief. That's pretty fucking awesome.
Nobody's gonna watch.
Be a real person, otherwise nobody's gonna watch. Wise words from Mutahar, of all people. I mean, what's more real than a person?
Also, yes,
that's been lying about...
that is really funny to point out. Be a real person. He's obviously not a real person. He's been like boasting himself as this like, oh, I know this, I know that, I know this, I know that. He obviously doesn't. He doesn't know anything, or he may know a little bit, but he's not as talented or expert. He's not an expert as much as he says he is. Again, it's just a podcast, like Big Aaron says, where he's getting fucking glazed. He's eating it up, and then he glazes himself. He's jerking his cock off right in front of him, right on the table.
About their credentials for the last 10 years. You want to see something incredibly ironic that really just shows why all of this is actually such a big deal, even though so many people just want to hand wave this away as if it never really mattered.
7 is when I get up. My work day doesn't end until like 4 p.m.
Also, I know, pause Andy. I do want to point this out. Some change is obviously fine with YouTubers. Let's say a YouTuber does something that is obviously controversial in their old videos and they got to clean it up in the future. That makes fucking sense. You know, believe it or not, if Mrao ever gets to a large size, I probably don't want him, you know, like race playing with other women again. You know, it's like, probably don't continue to keep doing that. You know, it's funny. Hey, listen, it's funny. And it is, hey, listen, it's really funny. And it's really, and if it's consensual, it's honestly, it's up to him. You know, he can do it all he wants. If he wants to race play and you can do it all you want, just, you know, keep it to a minimum, man. Keep it to a minimum. All right? We support race play here. Just so it doesn't get constantly brought up, I guess. That's what I would say. No, that's
when I get like a chance to open up the Premiere Pro project file for the
Gets
video.
up at 7 and works until 4.
How
Like,
many
that's
videos a week?
A day. Like I upload it every day.
Exactly. And why I always tell people, I'm like, this, like you would be an individual. It's like, hey, you're welcome at Unsub. We would hire you fucking any day of the week. You're good. You don't need.
I don't believe in days off.
Now, this is purely speculation, but what if Mutahar hasn't worked multiple jobs? What if Mutahar doesn't work for multiple companies? What if Mutahar doesn't actually wake up every day and then clock in at work, go to meetings, and then come home at 4 p.m. to make videos? This guy is saying yes, because of that type of work ethic, we are more than willing to bring you on any day of the week. But what if he knew that Mutahar was just pretending the entire time? Would you yourself really hire somebody on like that had you known the truth about their
Such a coddled
daily
little rich
activities?
kid. That is something to point out too. Is he obviously doesn't work multiple jobs at once. Again, uploading every single day on top of working a job. It's just it's like, dude, I tried doing that. It's fucking hard. Okay, it's difficult, and I didn't make very highly edited videos. Okay, I can't imagine Mutahar was working multiple jobs at once, especially when Jim Bob says like, oh, he gets up at 7 and goes all the way to 4. It's like, and you're apparently working another job and then uploading as well? The fuck? Huh? It's impossible. It's not happening. It's just not true. I believe when Muta would give a tech comp sci take, he managed to not steer into an unfamiliar territory too hard and produce a decent take and or advice on a given issue. Toaster, you gotta stop sweeping for this guy, man.
And what
you gotta stop
exactly
sweeping
it is
for
that
this
they
guy,
got
man.
up to beforehand. Now, to be clear,
You
I
gotta
don't
let him
know
take
what
his
their
L.
dynamics are like. I don't know what they know
You're
about
getting him
Mutahar.
raped.
For all we know, Mutahar never lied to them specifically about him being an engineer.
So you're
about
saying he
all
has
the
no
job
commute
title that
and he works
supposedly
8
had,
hours?
Blah, blah, blah,
Whoa.
blah. So, again, to make it clear, I'm just speculating. But wouldn't you be concerned had you been in a position where this person had lied to you over and over and over again? Now, just to be annoying, just to keep hammering this point down for everyone saying, I still don't see how this is such a big deal. You see, when comparing and contrasting all of the recent information that Nicandrus has brought forward and compiled with Mutahar from the past, it becomes exceedingly more obvious that there are some discrepancies with things that Muta has said. That Muta lies as easily as he breathes.
I could get by speaking French because there was a period of my life where I was joining the Royal Air Force here, like the Canadian Air Force here. And if you join a government like military
Interesting.
position,
We're back
you
on
have
this.
to
He
know
did say Air
both
Force here, and then he says
languages, kind of,
Army in
so-
another one. I
Turns
wonder-
out that Mutahar, the engineer,
I like I said, with the military one, I know this sounds like sweeping, but I want to just say this. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. He probably looked into the military, gave it a thought in high school, didn't want to do it, looked past it. I'll just say that, right? He probably just misspoke about which one he wanted to join. I'll give him the benefit on this one, all right? I'll give him the benefit on this one.
and globe-trotting film producer, was also joining the Royal Air Force.
Military was like, this was like way back in the day. Like this was like before high school. And
what? He does clarify.
This never happened.
You guys got
Enough.
breaks?
I'll believe him on that.
Due to Muta's tendency to sort of fib and obfuscate what he's really done in his life, as we have been seeing time and time again, it's more than likely.
I say that. I got a break at like a few of my jobs. Not paid, of course. The one that I didn't was one of my restaurant jobs. I didn't get a break. I was not allowed a break unless you worked a double. And a double is essentially you work from open to close. And keep in mind, I was a busser, and bussers stay the latest. They come in the earliest and they stay the latest because we have to be the ones to clean up the place, open up the place, clean up the place. And I got one break, and that was because like you go from opening to an hour at a time when you close, or not close, when you leave and swap out with another person, but instead you're obviously doing a double, so you would work the next shift. So I would get maybe like I think a 15, 20-minute break to go eat something really quick and then come right back on shift. And I wouldn't get a single break. Not one. And I'm pretty sure that's like I have a feeling that's like a violation of some sort of like, I don't think you're allowed to do that. I have a feeling like you're not allowed to do that. Maybe there's like some way around it, but it fucking blew, man. It sucked. But that's how I made my money, man. It was better for me to just get my shifts done in one day, in like 1 or 2 days, than to do it sporadically throughout the days. So I didn't have to drive all the way out there, and then I'd get more time off. If you work 8 hours, most states mandate a break. I got to remember the hours of when I was there. It was definitely way more than 8 hours, especially for the full day. But I mean, I think the regular hours was definitely not like it for the regular just a regular shift. I don't think it was like an 8-hour shift. But it's a lot of work because, again, it's like a restaurant. It's a busy restaurant. You have to run back and forth. It gets a little fucking like... If it gets busy, it gets busy, and you got to do a lot. Especially if you're the only buster on the... out there. I got to calculate the hours here. Maybe, let's see. Okay, 10 a.m. 10 a.m. to... Oh, they changed their hours. Weird. That's actually kind of weird. 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. You should visit the Taj Mahal with your wife. Why? Restaurant, you can get away with a meal midday. Oh, brother, if I tried to, oh my God, if I ever tried to like talk to my coworkers or maybe sneak in, I'd always, okay, our sushi chefs were chill as fuck. If you were like friends with them, you could walk back there and be like, hey, sneak me a Cali roll. Cause it was a sushi place. Sneak me a Cali roll. And then they give you like, dude, sometimes they give me a whole fucking plate. I was like, yes. And I just like periodically run in the back and then scoop one up, pop it in my mouth. I was like, hell yeah. It was so good. Somebody dap this guy up. I know he's chronic, but somebody dap him up, all right?
That Mutahar
we don't mess around with dap ups.
Which is the thing in Canada that people can join, and French classes are mandatory according to a quick Google search. Of course, I'm not Canadian, I don't know anything, but I'm more inclined to also question just how long Mutahar actually was in these classes. I'm very inclined to question whether Mutahar even finished any of these lessons, let alone even stayed in these classes long term. I mean, this would be such a simple thing to disprove. Why doesn't he just speak French and show us and demonstrate it for everybody? But before I play the next clip, I really just want to say thank you to...
It is a bit weird when he says like, oh, I could speak French if you put a gun to my head. It's like, just... Dude, just speak it. It's like with Gamma, bro. Except Gamma does actually speak it. He has done it before. But it's always like with Gamma, he's like, I don't want to fucking speak it. I don't want to fucking speak Spanish. It's like, why? Just say something in Spanish. I don't want to fucking do it. I don't want to fucking do it. He turns into like a baby. He like starts, not coddling. He like starts crying. He's like, stop, I don't want to speak Spanish. He does that every time, man.
Harmful opinions for making this video and compiling some embarrassing moments from the past, because it takes a very special type of obsession to really go out of your way and find information like this.
Dr. K asked him what work he was doing in high school.
And so you said you were working in high school. What kind of work did you do in high school?
Just computer work early end. That's what I was doing. You know, your basic like part-time work, nothing, you know, substantial. I was also a student at the time, and in fact, a lot of my work really ended up being just like basic community service work, just to rack on the hours.
That all sounds fine, doesn't it? But he's told that story before.
I was basically finishing up my, you know, high school diploma and everything.
Sums up the bilingual Canadian
at the time,
society.
you know,
True, I guess that's fair. Maybe Canadians are just like, man, stop. I don't want to fucking speak it. Stop. Maybe I just don't understand. Maybe I just don't understand the Canadians very well. Maybe they just like really hate for the French language. Captain C maybe knows a little bit. I'd imagine he probably knows at least a little bit. He probably knows like basic shit, like maybe a sentence or two. Oh no, I don't speak French, no. Anybody got a gun? Can somebody put a gun up to this guy's head?
I worked a little computer programming job. I worked as a pen tester, you know what I mean? Like, I got into the whole thing early. I had a couple connections.
I am Schizo and I have a gun.
Job, and I was good at it. I made a fair amount of money at it, and,
You know, if I still did that job, shit, I'd be, you know, a lot more richer than I would be, you know, at any point in time. But bottom line is, I used to work a job like that out, and that was one of the careers that I had.
I guess now that's just become a little part-time job and he mostly did community work. Back in the day though, he was using that experience to make claims like this to hundreds of thousands of people.
Guys, I'm a computer, like, I'm a cybersecurity expert. I've worked in the business. I know what I'm
Lunar's
doing,
Japanese
all
is
right?
better
And
than
this
his
is why
French.
I always give it.
Has he spoken Japanese? I'd imagine he has. He has claimed he lived in Japan, right? Wasn't that one of his things? He lived in Japan for a while? I can't imagine he's lying about that too. There's no way. He definitely had to have lived there for a little bit. He definitely have had to live there for a bit. There's no way he's lied about literally everything. There's no way. There's just no way. There's just no way.
Disclaimer.
I can't believe it.
Be careful, all right? Let the professionals handle it. I'm a professional. I got this.
This really reminds me of that
You learned it
coworker
from Dropout?
or
What's
that
Dropout?
friend or that guy that everybody just knows that can't stop lying. Like, yeah, I'm gonna get my pilot's license. Yeah, I'm gonna get my boating license. Oh, I'm actually gonna get a
Oh
job.
god,
at
Gamma, this is a
insane
tough
startup,
look.
and I'm
Oh, this is a god, Gamma. Oh jeez, Gamma, what the jeez.
Again, I'm paid like 100,000. Like, it's so obvious what Mutahar is trying to do here. In retrospect, this is incredibly cringy and obvious. And I say that as somebody who has been watching Mutahar for over 10 years. I remember fetus me watching Mutahar, these specific videos, and thinking to myself, dude, this Muta guy has got it all figured out. I want to keep watching
Knows
this
all
guy
the-
and see him grow and develop
Wawaka?
long-term.
Wawaka?
And there's nothing
Wawaka Vocaloid
more
songs by heart, I
disappointing
bet.
than finding out that this guy has essentially been lying to most of our faces for the last 10 years. Now, there are going to be some people saying, dude, you sound super mad right now. Go outside and touch grass. First of all, yeah, you're right. I probably should go outside and touch grass. But secondly, these are the standards that
Gamma. Oh, Gamma. Oh god. Jesus Christ. Oh, fetus moment. Oh, that's a fetus moment. Fetus mention, fetus moment. Fuck. It's hard. This is a hard to watch. Cross out the hard to watch. Hard while watching. And then the check mark on that one, yeah. Can we get one of those? Can we get one of those? Sorry.
Mutahar has gone
Sorry.
out of his way to teach his audience.
Tons of grifty accounts online fell for this one fucking person lying about their, credentials as
Sorry,
a
Zach.
Japanese university historian expert. See, people don't even want to do the bare minimum of research. Nobody wants to do even 5 minutes of research. But they'll believe
Right there! Right there!
He moves right there. Wait. Right there. Right.
He did move. He was onto something. He moved. I saw it. Right there. I saw the move. Okay, I'm going to be honest. I've watched this movie a million times. Not a million. I just lied to you, just like Mudar. I didn't actually know Dash moves in the video. I thought he just sits still the whole time. Turns out he actually moves.
anything an account says.
If you refuse to acknowledge that people are just holding Mutahar up to his own standards and his own principles, then, well, you're either a complete moron or you're a hypocrite. And if you're one of those that is utilizing racism as a way to hand wave any fair criticism, then unfortunately, you're the worst of them all. Mutahar himself doesn't even care about these things.
Lost your channel because you were saying you calling people YouTube is like, we don't appreciate that. I would fight for you because I believe that anybody should be allowed to be called, like that's not a it's
true
word. But you're also not running a, you're also not
sorry on that. Sorry on that point quickly. What about anti-Indian slurs? Would you be up for that as well?
Dude, the internet hates Indians anyways. Okay, like I call myself a street shitter, so fucking go ahead, dude.
Whoa! Oh my god, yeah, that's a big fucking fuck you to all the people who are doing some like weird crusading for the whole like, oh, Gamma put Indian in his thumbnail. What the hell? This guy's blatantly racist. And then Mutahar's just like, I call myself a street shitter. Yeah, I from time to time, I like to just kind of drop my pants down in the middle of the street and fucking shit all over the road. Just like the dirty Indian I am. Disavow! Disavow, by the way. I'm just quoting. That wasn't coming from me. I'm just quoting.
Okay, that's fine. Okay.
Ultimately, there is no reason why Mutahar or his fans should be deflecting any criticism whatsoever.
By the way, I've seen some people say he never claimed to be working as an engineer. Personally, I get a different impression from statements like this from 2023.
As an engineer, if I show up to my office and I fuck up, okay, I don't have a job anymore.
I'm sure the guy who calls himself an...
By the way, and correct me if I'm wrong here, because I'm not like too deeply. I like I said, I worked one job for a little bit of time where I was just doing a little bit of it was like cable management shit. But if I'm not mistaken, in the engineering field, mistakes are pretty normal. Like trial and error is pretty normal in the engineering field. So when he said something like, "If I make a mistake, I don't have a job anymore," that rubbed me the wrong way, because if I'm not mistaken, a lot of engineering jobs, people do, like, dude, people make mistakes literally, like, I feel like every day. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, in engineering fields, they go through, like, processes of checks, like, by, like, fucking 20 different people before anything even gets approved. And then if something isn't approved, then it's like it goes right back to the fucking original person. They gotta fucking fix it. Right? You can make mistakes, I feel, in the engineering field. So that kind of rubs me a little bit of the wrong way, because I feel like it's one of the fields where it's a little forgiving for mistakes, because that's kind of the whole entire point. It's a lot of trial and error. I feel like that's what engineering is a lot of trial and error. Maybe not in the, maybe not in the, what is it? What was he in again? Computer engineering, or maybe like cybersecurity or something in that realm. Maybe not in that realm. I wouldn't know, I guess, but I feel like it's one of the bigger fields where, you know, mistakes are forgiven. Like, obviously you can't make fucking mistakes as a doctor, right? You can't go to your job and fucking, let's say you're a surgeon. You can't fuck up a surgery and just be like, well, that was my off day, I guess. Whoops. He's dead. Like, you can't make, like, fucking mistakes. The hand slipped. Whoops. Like, you can't do that. And in a lot of jobs, I feel like you can't make a lot of mistakes as well. Like, some jobs are a little unforgiving, whereas engineering, at least from my experience, I did engineering class for like 3 years in high school. And at least from my knowledge through that class is every time my teacher would always be like, mistakes are okay. That's like the whole point. We're going to make mistakes. So like when he says that, I'm just like, weird. That's not really how it works, unless the field he was in is very particular about what they want, I guess.
An engineer every 2 seconds and tells everyone YouTube isn't his
He probably
job.
works some low-level replaceable position. That's what I was thinking. That's what I'm kind of thinking, is like, that really like steers me in the direction to think like when he was younger, he worked in a position that was like probably some low-level position, like what I was doing almost. Because if I made a mistake in my position, oh yeah, they totally get rid of me and then replace me with just some other kid who could just do the same fucking job. It's not that hard, right? But in an engineering job where you're working in a bigger position, again, like things go through people for like quality checks, if I'm not mistaken. So I feel like you can make a mistake. Obviously, making multiple mistakes is not forgiving. If you're fucking everything up and you're being like a fucking retard, then you're going to lose your job, of course. But like small little minor mistakes is obviously going to happen. If you care about street shitters, I sent a map in regards to that.
Bobby has a real one, was purely talking hypothetically.
I'm sorry, but the lies from Mutahar are so
Searching in India, be
so
like,
egregious,
"Oopsie."
and they just keep resurfacing in the most funniest ways that even Mutahar's
Cryptid
own
here, by the way?
subreddit is
Crippy,
turning against
Crippy,
them. So from this point forward, Mutahar is in a sinking ship, and the best way that he can move on from this is issuing a response and just coming clean.
That's all he needs to do.
And I
That's
will
all
have
he needs
more.
to do.
I know that this video didn't contain as much substance as the last two. I want to make
Crippy.
more, so please subscribe to the second channel where I will post my edited.
You better be ready for
VOD,
this one,
where
buddy.
I react to some of Mutahar's
Hi,
most
Flavorless.
egregious behavior live on stream. Thank you for watching. Have a good one. Yes, this video was made as a way to promote my streams and second.
Oh, fuck you. Yeah, you know what? Fuck that guy. I don't really like that Gamma guy. The Moon Woke Up episode 6 just happened. It happened literally after I watched the first 5. We remember what happened in 5. We remember the entire history, all right? We're going to watch the moon. Not even the moon. We're going to just watch everything get fucking grabbed by a big fucking hand in the sky, I think. Well, maybe not. We already did, but we'll see if that hand comes back. I don't know if the hand's got evil fucking hand. I don't know. Evil hand. If he was in fact a civilian for the military, he was practically invincible. This is a really good one, Marcus. Gamma L. Gamma did take an L at the end. He was like, I'm gonna promote my streams. Shut the fuck up, you stupid piece of shit! Sorry, I lost my mind a little bit. Sorry.
It's now been 150 years since the disappearance of our cosmic neighbors. Despite all the odds, humanity has continued to adapt and prosper. However, without Jupiter's immense gravitational shield, Earth's skies have faced a dramatic surge in asteroid activity.
What the fuck?
But fear not. Fortunately, Friend Industries deployed their revolutionary
big laser,
neutralizing all threats before they reach our home. See? Nothing to worry about.
What the fuck? His family! They're gone!
This week also marks the 70th anniversary of the stabilization of Earth's orbit, bringing an end to decades of catastrophic freezing.
Resorting to friendly
And how
fire.
is all of this innovation possible? Why, of course, with Element 7.5.
Oh yeah, last one. Okay, I remember a little bit of last one. Last one, they like made a guy into like some weird like superhuman thing to kill like the big moon men.
Lifeblood of modern technology, powering everything from your electric toothbrush to space travel. Thankfully, our good old friend the Moon is providing us
on
with
the
an endless
Epstein
supply
list.
of this cosmic goo, with both ground extraction teams and the colossal juicer working hard to keep up with demand. However, despite all the strides the human race has made, we can't escape the feeling that it's just a matter of time before something comes back to friend us again. So,
Wanna fuck us
after
again?
discovering
We're gonna get
residual
fucked?
energy signatures from the cosmic rifts, Project Friendgate was launched to uncover the mysteries of the universe.
Friendgate?
And, as my
Friendgate?
great-great-grandfather used to say,
Friends?
protect our home from what's lurking out there.
I love Friends. I'm sorry if you guys hear her rapid, retarded clicking. Men can't even be friends no more.
I was actually starting to think you chickened out. Friend quarters are about to give the green light, so strap in. Cairo, this is Stargo 6 standing by.
This is literally in a time where being friends is just not a thing anymore. We're trying to make friends
I
again.
wish they'd send some probes in fast, but nah, it's all about the media, calling us pioneer explorers, when in reality, we're nothing more than guinea pigs.
You can't say that, man. You're gonna get raped by the company.
Still, beats hanging around back on Earth. Something about that giant
God,
tumor.
I consider you all my close personal friends.
Doesn't sit right with me. There she is. Bloody hell, Star Goose 5. You nearly took us out.
Go with the program. Are they gonna go inside? Oh shit. We're going inside. Lock in. Lock in, boys. Get in there.
Now the show begins.
Get in there. Go inside. Oh yeah, I love the moon woke up. Nice Spore. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They're getting raped in there. Oh yeah, they're never gonna make it out. Yeah, Goose didn't lock in.
Well, we didn't disintegrate. That's a start. Wormholes holding? Remind me again why we're trusting Friend Industries' calculations. Our calculations were thoroughly reviewed by over 3 people.
3 people, interesting. Yeah, but all those 3 people were friends.
Is that supposed to make us feel better?
Hyperspace waves as smooth as my brain.
Is my only priority. Great. Warning, Omega level gravity spike detected approaching from the rear. Object's mass is estimated to be over 100 septillion kilograms. What? Thing must be broken. That's the weight of a bloody planet.
Uh-oh. Yeah, it's coming! Yeah, Neptune is coming! Oh, that guy's fucking cooked. Yep, he's eating them. He went into Neptune's big rotund belly. Fuck. Yeah, this is cooked. He's gonna, oh, is he gonna put him in his big rotund belly too? Oh, dude. Neptune's that big? What the scallop? You guys like the SpongeBob reference? He's birthing fucking evil planets. What? Is it like a moon? Oh shit, it's like a moon. Chat, wait, it's like a moon. Oh, okay, wait a minute. The Neptusi. He birthed a moon. For the planet sitting right there. This was a plan all along. They were in on it. The moon was always evil. Fuck. Oh. Oh, we watched the other 5, Spore. You missed it, man. We watched the first 5 before we watched the 6th one. The 5th one, I believe, in the last one, they were turning some guy into like some sort of superhuman thing. Where he was like able to kill the moon people, the moon creatures. I keep getting raped in Balatro. It's an evil game, man. You get raped a lot in that game. You know, it's really interesting to me how individuals will choose to play games that rape them. And then they continue to play the game over and over again and choose to be raped again over and over again. Says a lot about the human mind. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm sorry, Chad. I think I'm actually fucked up in the head, actually. That reminds me of Skibbity Toilet series. I don't even know what happened in the Skibbity Toilet series. Was it what the fuck even? I don't even know what to tell you about that. You know, Mrau likes Balatro a lot. That says a lot, right? That must say a lot. Oh, wait, hold up. What is this? Let me make sure this is safe. Jim Cell gave me something, right?
Hi, sorry to disturb you this late.
Oh,
in the
this
night.
is like
I have
fucking
a
an
serious
audio
inquiry
surf.
directed towards
What?
Nickelodeon. My question is, what the fuck are you doing? You know, y'all used to have some fire bitches, and when I turn on the TV, I'm trying to see my favorite bitches.
Whoa.
Zoe 101, Jeanette McCurdy. Oh my god. Oh, and now all you got is these preteens. Right, I'm not a pedo. I'm not trying to look at these little kids and get aroused. Now I can't watch Nickelodeon with my dick in my hand anymore. I'm fucking upset. This is some fucking bullshit. Dan Schneider.
Dan Schneider.
Bring all my bitches back. I need all my bitches. I need all my bitches. The new shit you put out is whack. Dan Schneider. I'm just trying to get an erection, but now that these kids look at 13 and under, my penis will suffer.
It's like mech anime. Oh, is it actually like a mech anime? That's crazy.
I wanna watch a sitcom with my hand on my dick. I wanna see a titty, not fucking kid shit. Return all the hot chicks, or you go get it, bitch. iCarly, I don't care if you look like Michael Jackson, as long as you giving me action. And Freddy gon' film the reaction. Sam gonna join in and suck me a fat one.
Jesus.
Nickelodeon girls.
Can't live without him.
I know I drive a Hyundai. I can put you in a coma. Have brunch on a Sunday. Fancy my dick. Put you in a coffin all night screaming and tossing. Hey, Victoria Justice. I know you trying to touch this. Lizzie McGuire is tight, but I bet Zoe's tighter. You can find me in her bed. Dig it through that vagina. Amanda Bynes, you a little bit crazy, but you can still have my babies. Woo! Go down like a dog with the
The
rabies.
fucking lyrics of this song is actually insane. Every time I listen to the lyrics for this song is actually insane.
Where the titties at? Dan Schneider, why you ruining your business? You realize I'd probably buy cable if you keep it all the girls and the ratings all stable, cause I ain't trying to see a young baby in the cradle, cause I'm not a pedophile. I'm not trying to see that shit. Come on, man. The girls I've sexualized.
I feel like this
all
is a lot
20s and
harder
30s.
than
Disclaimer,
Osu is.
I'm not saying
Like,
you
I'm
should
trying to watch
change
the
all bitches,
gameplay.
but at least something after 10:30. 30. Dan Schneider.
Dan Schneider.
Bring all my bitches back. I need all my bitches. I need all my bitches. I need all my bitches back. I love you, Dan Schneider. Just please bring him back.
Just please bring him back. It's like Saber. What is that game? Saber one, the Saber one with the VR. Fuck, I forgot what it's called. Yeah, this guy's on expert mode. Yeah, this shit looks hard as fuck. Like, it looks extremely hard. Vagina up. There is a few other things that I do have to cover. I'll have to save them. Because I'm not going to be able to go for any longer. But there is apparently Just a Robot stuff. There's apparently Just a Robot got screwed by more than just Cinebear. So he's getting, like, raped even more. The rape mode has been... For some reason this month, the rape button has been turned on, but, like, there's, like, 5 other buttons that say rape on them, and the guy who pressed the button just said, fuck it, I don't know which one's the right one, so he pressed all of them. And he just... And it activated it in... I don't even know what to say. It's just a lot of rape. There's a lot going on. There's, I wanted to react to that Saberspark video. I know I wasn't going to react to all of it because I know very well the girl who made the video is, like, extremely retarded in her... It was really bad, but I still wanted to see what she had to say because I haven't seen what she actually has said yet. But we're actually getting, like, some sort of drama. It's like, it's very interesting. We're actually able to cover things that are, like, kind of interesting stuff. Oh, did stream kill itself? Is my stream okay? Is my stream okay? Dan Snyder, bring my stream back, bitch. The fuck? Okay. Interesting. Who do you guys want me to raid into? Flavorless? Or do you guys want me to raid into Mrau? Only a little during song? Oh, okay. You're okay now. It's fine. Okay. You guys want me to raid into Flavorless or Mrau? It's up to you guys. Either or works fine with me. Big dog Flavorless. To be fair, Flavorless is a lot smaller. Mrau's a bigger guy. All right. He's big and rotund. He's fat. All right. He's a big fat dude. All right. He's already got enough room in his belly. Let's save some room for somebody else. Okay. Save some room. But yeah, I'm going to get going. All right. Thank you guys for sticking around. Tomorrow, I should be fine. I should be able to do stream tomorrow. We're going to have Monkey War tomorrow. So prepare for Monkey War. I believe during Monkey War, I still am okay with react. We can react to content. That should be fine. I should be able to react to content. I have some rules set in place. I'll explain them tomorrow. Hi, cats. Hi, Remy. But we'll get into it tomorrow, all right? Bye. Bye.